Ho, 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 ho. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, it begins. Welcome back to another Zenla Zone Zero reaction slash drip market content starting coverage, I guess. Either way, we are hot on the tails of the newest release. I know my capybara is blocking it, so I will kindly read it out. We are reacting to Agent Combat Intel Lighter. So this came out about 6 minutes ago, technically almost 8, because this is a little behind. Not that you guys could see it, but this is going to be a short one, but one we must do nonetheless, because this is where not only do I go over the character, and if I like them or not, and also what I know about them, literal reactions, but I also go over other news that's relating to them. And this one, oh boy, it's an important one. So I often walk the fine line between spoiler and non-spoiler, right? I typically like to keep myself pristine and pure for these reactions. But, you know, we know who's next, right? Our queen. MIYABI is coming. And because of that, I really need to know where I'm going to allocate my chromes. So this is where I haven't spoiled myself, even though obviously there are MIYABI leaks. She is out on the test server. People have seen her animations, but this is where I think the most important thing right now, and this is, I think, as important as Lighter, if not more important than him, honestly, and I'm shoving it into this video here, is the fact that they're changing the way combat works. Now, this isn't something unknown. This isn't out of left field if you have been paying attention or have been following my coverage. But basically, a while back in the developer talk that they did to us, THO basically said, we are changing the way ultimates work in the game. And this was a no-brainer from a gameplay perspective, because if you take 2 seconds and you think, the way the game currently works with the decibel system, only one character could use their ult from a shared ult system. At that point, 99% of the time, it's going to be the DPS. At that point, all of the resources, all of the time you thought, thinking of the character, their ult, what it's going to do, basically as a game developer, that's all out the window. That meant nothing because people are not using it. And if they're not using it, what's the point of even having it there, other than literally having to have it there? So this is where they're changing the system. Now, obviously, this could bring in its whole bunch of issues. Like, does that mean when an enemy gets stunned, all it's going to be is just Ultapalooza, where you're switching between 3 characters ulting? It's no more using their skill, using their kit. Who knows, right? Maybe they'll extend the stun duration. Maybe a character will come out that extends the stun duration. I'm sure probably in the future we will have that. But for now, we have Lighter. So Lighter, I believe, with MIYABI is coming in at this time. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be during Lighter's run or if it's, well, for sure MIYABI's run is going to have it there for sure, but I'm not sure when it comes in. So it might be during Lighter, it might be after Lighter, I really don't know. But this is where, to kind of switch gears back to Lighter, until I know that, I'm basically going to judge him as is. This is where Lighter is also coming out of left field, quite opposite of the ult changes. I thought I was going to straight up skip Lighter. Now, again, I've been wrong every single fucking time. So I used to think certain things with Zenless, and again, longtime viewers will know that, whoever they are. I used to think I would hate Bellabog Industries. I like them. I used to think I would hate Sons of Caledon. And while they're not my favorite, I actually really did enjoy them, despite not liking their theme of bikers. This is where I thought Lighter would be an instant skip. He is the first male S rank, so already he has tough competition because he's right before MIYABI, and he's a man, he has a wiener. But with all that, the more I saw about him, it's kind of a reversal of what happened with Yanagi. Obviously, Yanagi is voluptuous, and we're not even done with Yanagi's drip marketing, technically, because I haven't rolled for her. The rolling is the last video in the series. So Yanagi's content coverage is still going on, and Lighter's is starting right now. There's overlap. But I'm really surprised at Lighter, and I'm not really caring too much for Yanagi. Now, the sad reality is, and this is why I mentioned this in the beginning, I have to kind of cover MIYABI more so than I would beforehand, like kind of look up on things on her. Not through myself, through like, different channels, through friends, family, children, etc. I'm not Diddy, so forget that children, that was a joke. Either way though, this is where with the old change, basically, I know that Yanagi is most likely, as of current recording, which, is right before the 19th. It's the 18th, a little past 11 a.m. PM at this point, because that's when these come out. Miyabi seems to be good with Yanagi. I haven't heard mention of Lighter in there, and that is going to heavily affect what I do. Sadly, I really wished and I hoped, from what I saw, and again, this could be completely different, this could still change, because I have had cases before where I see the character, I think I'm going to like them, and then I don't. Case in point, Ellen Joe. This is where I really thought Lighter would be shit. I didn't really care for him. Once I saw he basically JoJo punched, I really started liking him. And when I heard he buffs fire and ice, for some reason ice, I liked him more because I was like, oh, he's going to be there for Miyabi. But I've heard that it's more Yanagi than Lighter for Miyabi. And that really sucks because I'm really liking him a lot more so far than Miyabi, potentially. But, we got to see. We're going to see his animations. Not that we haven't seen these before, but I just want to give a little intro there and say kind of how things are changing. And Lighter is really up in the air because, again, my first criteria is meta, right? To kind of go through the criteria, I run them through. There's 3/4 things I basically test these characters against. Number one, are they meta? Do I like their gameplay? I think Lighter will probably be meta. I mean, he has to be, right? He is a stunner, so he is competing with Ching Yi. But Ching Yi, I think, is universal. She's a little AoE, but she's very universal. It's just she has a little charge up time, but, which stunner doesn't, right? She has charge up time to basically do her gimmick, which is increasing the damage you take when you are stunned. And you basically have to do it twice, so it's a little annoying. Lighter, again, he seems like he's going to be buffing fire and ice, so he might be more niche. He looks fun as shit, though. I will admit, he looks really, really fun. I might like his gameplay more than Ching Yi. Although when I first saw Ching Yi, I was really shocked. I was like, wow, this looks really cool, too. And now I'm kind of sick of her. But not to say she's not good. I've just used her too much. But either way, we got to see Lighter shit. A lot of stuff is up in the air. Let's just take a look at it. Ooh, Hoyo. Oh, look at him, he's walking away. Where's the glasses? Oh, is he gonna get into a punching competition? Extreme heat? Why isn't he shirtless? Oh, the aviators. Oh my god, look at him. Man, that punch just looks so cool. Oh, look at that shit. I wonder if it'll feel as good as it looks. Okay, so he basically also has the same dodge mechanic as Zhu Yuan. Zhu Yuan has that as well. Oh my god, look at his punches. That shit looks so cool. Oh! The impact frames! His ult seems a little bit lackluster, but I feel like that's a little bit most of the ults. Oh! So, little lore tidbit there. So that was his animations. Pretty simple, more so than what we've seen. I think the only other one I would say is on this level is honestly Caesar. When I first saw Caesar, I thought she was really simple. I thought she was, nothing really stood out to me in her animations. It's kind of the same thing for Lighter, except that he's a little bit above it. I think Lighter is really cool in the sense that he's literally just punch, right? That's it. There's not much else in this kit. He does some jumps, he does some flips, but just, animation-wise, he's definitely above Caesar, but he's not top tier. I'm assuming our Queen Miyabi is going to be top tier. But, we really got to see. Again, a lot of things are up in the air. That ult change and the whole combat change, how they're going to do it, really going to dictate a lot of things, especially who's going to be good with Miyabi. But time will tell. That's Lighter. We started his drip marketing coverage. I hope everyone enjoyed, and please tell me what you think of Lighter. Are you rolling for him? Are you not? Are you just saving him for Miyabi? Are you hoping he works well with her? Tell me what you think. Either way, I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope you watch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel.